It's been known for a long time that bears turn into dragons in the lands between, and this is most likely an incantation we receive from defeating a dragon-bear hybrid boss. However, even though it is most likely a dragon communion incantation, Tarnished, from what I can see, uses gravel stone seal that boosts dragon cult incantations. While Lioness Ghost has braids that are typical of lords. They appear in Radagon's portrait, Gottfried's headgear, and as a part of Godric's and Godfroy's hairstyles. Teeth inside of the lion do not look human, but in fact have a stronger resemblance to misbegotten teeth. Talking about the misbegotten, an enemy in this scene uses iron cleaver, a description of which states, fairly large iron cleaver commonly used by the maltreated misbegotten. Steeped in resentment, these weapons are swung wildly and relentlessly, often after rushing up to foes, which is what the shadow enemy is here doing. This isn't, however, the most notable thing about this mob. First, we've already seen the shadow-like enemies in Giant Conqueror's Hero's Grave and Sainted Hero's Grave, but remarkably, unlike the main game, the player is able to hit it, and the second is the iron cleaver that it uses is in its left hand, Misbegotten uses it in its right. It would not be anything curious, save for one thing: enemies in this shot use weapons in the left hand. And perhaps more importantly, Mesmer himself uses his spear in the left hand, which is very unusual for a boss. I can think only of a handful of left-handed enemies in Elden Ring. Shabriri, who uses his katana in the left hand, also read a tree spirit that attacks with its left palm, Commander O'Neill and Commander Nile, both in some way associated with Miquella. And perhaps most interestingly, the giant golems. This isn't the first time From Software created a left-handed golem, since in Dark Souls 1 there was an iron golem wielding an axe in its left hand defending the entrance to Honor Londa. What are the implications of left-handedness in Elden Ring then? One more thing about Mesmer's spear: there are two designs of it, one which has wings that are more reminiscent of Mohg's sacred spear and spears piercing the giants in Mountaintop of the Giants. The other one is different, but it only appears in the promotional material in the end of both trailers. Could this be a mistake on behalf of developers, or is there a possible lore implication to it?